Hi, my name is Kenneth,
Hi, my name is Tomoe.
and we're husband and wife team operating a small-scale home-based business selling Japanese bento pack meals called Veg-An. I came up with the name Veg-An. It's actually a word play on the word vegan, and the first part is veggie, V-E-G, and the end part is A-N, an, which in Japanese means like a small hut that sells like soba and noodles. So this idea came together. It's like, oh wow, we are like a small place that sells vegan food. Put it together, Veg-An, it just sounds nice, and that's how we all started. Right now, the main items on our menu would be the power of koji, takshuan kake soba, and zaru soba, which is a noodle dish that Tomoe had created based on this soba restaurant in her hometown. For this month, we are going to launch the Trio Bento series. If I may just give you one example of, say, the San Shokudon that we include in our Trio series. So this bento has minimal deep fried, in fact, like only one, and so there's little use of oil. There's a lot of like mince, marinade, and stew in the bento. So we have like French beans, tofu, plant-based meat with stewed pumpkins, and also pan-fried lotus root together with Japanese rice and 16 mixed grains, which are all imported from Japan. So the rice itself is also a highlight of the bento. Perhaps I should start by saying that my wife and I grew up on a regular omnivorous diet like most people. So we are actually familiar with the tastes that are of animal-based products. Recently, we managed to import this plant-based bonito paste from Japan, and we use that in our soups and broths. That's in terms of flavor and taste. As for texture, there are also a lot of replacement plant-based products in the market. So, for example, two of our products are plant-based maguro sashimi and also tuna mayo. And actually, we so far we have gotten positive feedback from our customers, so we're rather happy with that. This part about nutrient deficiency and nutritional value, right? More of like what you choose to eat and whether you have enough. And this has been medically and scientifically proven that as long as you're not starving, you eat enough and you eat widely enough, you'll definitely get the nutrients that you need. So we are fine, and luckily our children they're all fine. So we don't really experience this kind of nutrition issue. Well, initially when it was just the two of us, it was fine because as adults, we respect each other's differences. But later on, when our children were born, that's where all the challenges started to set in because everyone wants to have a say on how you raise your kids, right? So there were a lot of disagreements, the way we look at things differently, and we had to communicate that to our parents. And sometimes it's very difficult to get them to agree with us. So there was this period in time where we experienced a strained relationship between me and my parents, and of course her parents as well, and even between us. But I'm glad that everything is okay now. They see where we're coming from, they agree with us, and in fact, our parents, because they do love us, so they really support us when we are raising our children as a vegan. So I'm really thankful for that.
あとは外食ですね。外で食べるとなった時に、シンガポールだとそうですね、ベジタリアンのものって結構あるんですけど、でも卵が入ってたりとか乳製品が入ってたりとかっていうところでまたオプションがちょっと狭いっていうのはある。そして日本に帰った時はもう日本はほとんど動物性のものが入ってるので、もっと難しい。そこは、ありますね。ただまあ最近ビーガン用のものっていうのも出てきてるので、そこは嬉しいところです。
Yeah, definitely. I think it's not just us, but this is quite common among people who went vegan. Everyone says that the bowel movement improved. So we never had problems with like bloated stomach or like constipation. We say goodbye to all those issues.
あとは買い物ですね。肉や魚をもう買わなくなったので、野菜のコーナーとか、決まったところに行くっていうことがあって、買い物にかける時間が短くなったっていうことと、あとは、包丁、まな板をその生ものをあまり切ったりしないっていうので、サニタイズをそこまでしなくて良くなったっていうこと、それと、新しい食材に出会った新しい調理法っていうこともありますね。
Yeah, and because she started exploring new ways of cooking and using ingredients that we never ate in the past. So I find myself starting eating vegetables that I never would have liked back, when before I became vegan. So we're talking about things like, for example, cauliflower, broccoli, eggplants, lotus roots, black beans. These were the things that I hated and I never ate them. But after we went vegan, I started to enjoy them, not like force myself to eat, but I actually enjoy them. And it actually filters out down to our children. So we think this is a very big benefit for our family after we went vegan.
あとはカンフタブルなペースでやるっていうことですね。いきなりビーガンになるって言って全部をやめるんではなくて、今日はお肉をやめてみる、今日は乳製品をやめてみる、そういうふうに少しずつやっていくことで体に変化も感じてくるはずなんですよね。体にいい効果っていうのがあるのでやめる、だけど野菜をもうちょっと食べてみるっていうような感じで体にいいことをやっていくっていうことですね。持続可能でやってほしいですね。
And last thing is I want everyone to understand that it's actually much easier than you think. So for example, IKEA has this very popular soft serve that everyone likes. Did you know that it's actually accidentally vegan? So things like this, you might realize that in the supermarket, like the Ritz crackers, they are also vegan by chance. Oreos are vegan as well. So things that are familiar to you, things that you like, they may be vegan. So put the stereotypes aside and give plant-based food a try, give vegan lifestyle a try. You might actually enjoy it.